standby warn the whole relief out on the patch doing the stops and searches.
The whole relief set?
The only exception today and tomorrow is the area code.
Well, as long as it is only 2 days, is that the length of time required for the initiative?
The best way for this to work is we have a full complement of officers.
Hey, Des! How long does a girl have to wait for a man to keep a promise in this neck?
Depends what the promise is.
Well, you said that I could have a couple of days in the area car this week.
Did I? Right. Well, I'm sure Reg won't mind.
Rose, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, Sarge. Well, I was wondering if there was any overtime going this week.
I don't think so, Rose, not for you. Look, you've been on double shifts all week. It's too much. You need to ease off before something goes wrong. Come and see me next month. And take those things off.
Right, today, stop and searches.
What?
All right, calm down. I know it's unpopular.
It's not just unpopular, it's dangerous business these days.
Yeah, we're opening ourselves up to complaints, sir.
But if it's done properly, it's an excellent source of intelligence. I want you out on the patch, I want you visible, I want you making an impact, and I don't mean sitting in the vehicles. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Sir. Only exception the area car. OK, let's go.
Oh, I get it. You must think I'm soft.
You slimy get. How did you manage that one, eh? What? Sarge, I'm sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if there's any overtime going this week.
Well, the intelligence records need sorting. Come see me later.
Cheers, Sarge.
OK, received. Des. That was the hospital. Apparently a student's taken some kind of beating. It sounds quite serious.
Right, Sarge.
And it's nice to see that you're taking an interest in one of my probationers.
I like to do my bit, you know. You, hospital now. We're looking for Warren Debdale, the student who was attacked.
Yeah, Warren's in a bad way. He was assaulted apparently by men armed with baseball bats.
Good job he's got a nice girl like you looking after him then, eh? Yeah, we need to ask him a few questions.
Maybe he needs to rest.
Did the doctor say he wasn't allowed to talk to the police?
Of course not.
This is just something personal you've got against the police then, is it?
He's in here.
PC's Clarke and Taviner from Sunhill.
Alan Debdale, Warren's father.
How is he?
Not good, I'm afraid.
I don't want the police involved.
Warren?
Don't want us involved in what, son?
Anything.
Don't talk to the police like that, Warren.
It's all right, sir. We can handle this.
So can I.
What is it exactly you don't want us involved in, Warren? The assault, or whatever you did to deserve it?
I didn't do anything.
So it just came out the blue, did it? These men just so happened to have baseball bats and you just so happened to walk right into them?
I didn't know them.
And for some reason you don't want us to get to know them either?
Look, I just don't want you anywhere near me or my mates.
Ah, so your mates have been up to something?
You see what I mean? You're just twisting everything round.
OK, come on now, he's getting agitated.
Just a few more questions.
I'll have to call the doctor.
So you got nothing to say, and you don't want to press charges against the people that did this to you?
It was dark. I didn't see anything.
Fair enough. Can we have a word with you in private, please, sir?
Of course, yes. I'm sorry about all this.
Dad, stay out of this. Dad!
You've got to squeeze people, find out what they're made of. You'll learn.
I'll talk to the dad.
Be my guest.
I want you to find the men who did this to Warren.
There's nothing we can do unless Warren wants us involved, sir.
I don't think the tone of your questioning helped.
Maybe you could persuade him yourself. You see, we do need a complaint to act.
You mean it's not against the law to beat someone up with baseball bats?
It's illegal, yes, but there's nothing we can do unless the victim wants to press charges.
That's ridiculous.
As far as you know, has Warren got any enemies?
No, he's got some pretty dubious friends. I think they may have got to be involved with drugs.
Ah, is that what you think this is about?
Almost certainly.
Well, that's why he doesn't want us involved, then.
Could you, give me their names?
One of them's called Jono. They live in a student house near the university. Ryman Road, the one on the end.
Oh, yeah.
I really think if you can do something about his friends, then Warren may be back in with a chance.
And you think his friends are dealing?
Almost certain of it. I've been threatening to call the police for months now. I wish I had.
Are you sure they're dealing drugs?
It's just a gut feeling.
Come on, we've got to go. We'll place the matter on file.
Warren won't listen to me. He never has. Please, do something.
Does that mean you can't do anything?
Look, I'm really sorry about his attitude. The thing is, he's actually a damn good copper.
Yeah, it's just difficult to tell.
If Warren opens up to you, maybe you could talk some sense into him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Great. Oh, and if you do need to contact us, will you just ask for me? It's,
Ross.
Clarke.
Okay.
What's the point?
It was a pretty serious beating.
There's people who need our help, though.
Well, OK, what if his dad was right about his friend's dealing?
Look, in half an hour, you'll be so busy that you'll have forgotten all about this. We'll go back, write up the report in case the kid changes his mind, and then we leave it.
OK.
Apparently there's been an allegation of drug dealing.
CID behind me back, eh? It's a waste of time. The kid doesn't want us involved, the father does.
I thought this kid had taken a serious beating.
What can we do if he's obstructing us?
Investigate the dealing allegation.
CID got nothing to do today.
There's been a new directive about violent crimes.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
Ros thinks we might be able to get the kid to change his mind. I'm taking her with me.
Oh, no, you're not. She's in the area car with me today.
Want me to sort it out with the inspector?
Don't be long.
Here, Rich. Got the perfect book for you, boy.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
You're supposed to be out your own in the area, Carl.
That's why I need Reg. It's only for an hour or so. You can cope on your own on the front line, can't you?
Some's your jib slip partner, then.
Been abducted by CID.
Don't tell me Danny Glaze. She's got you right where she wants you. Ain't she, Reg?
Oh, I don't know about that, mate.
DC Glaze, PC Clarke, Sunhill.
Quick, boss, the air freshener. How did you two get it?
I knocked and asked for Giant.
So you're the only black detective in the Met? You got the cameras outside?
Your mate Warren. He's in hospital.
I thought you were going to say he was dead for a minute. Is he all right?
Not really, no. He was attacked by men with baseball bats.
You're joking.
What for?
We were hoping you could tell us that. Is he in any kind of trouble?
No, I don't think so.
How well do you know him?
There's not much to know, really. I mean, he hangs about here, but not if we see him first.
This your room, is it?
Yeah.
Poor Warren.
And he doesn't want us to investigate.
Why not?
Well, we can't investigate unless he makes a complaint.
So, what are you doing here, then?
Warren's father reckons you're drug dealers.
Yeah, right.
Warren's dad's a pain. Warren dropped out of uni. He blames us for it.
What hospital's he in?
St. Hughes.
Do you know if he's involved in any kind of drug dealing himself? Or if he owes anyone any money?
No one's gonna hurt Warren. He's a loser. Full-time nobody. Look, can I level with you?
Of course.
I mean, are you gonna do us for smoking a bit of dope here? Or do you want to know what's what?
You'll settle for what's what.
Warren does owe someone money for drugs. Me. 8 quid. We bought a quarter of weed a week ago from a guy who buys an ounce every now and again. Warren still owes me for a 16th. But we didn't beat him up.
Yeah, neither did anyone we know.
You can tell him I'll let him off that 8 quid, if he's stressed about it.
It's the paperwork that's the killer.
What do you reckon, then?
Waste of time.
I think I might know why Warren doesn't want to press charges. People find him hard work. You know, he probably thinks if you lot come round here, he'll be even more unpopular.
What's your name?
Karen?
Can I mention you to Warren?
Yeah. Look, he's all right, Warren. You know, he just doesn't get on with the guys that well. He tries too hard.
Doesn't work, then?
Nah.
Thanks. It might help. Okay. Sorry, I'm expecting a call.
Okay. Well, tell him I said hello.
Sure. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I'll sort it. Today, I promise. Honest.
No, I swear down, no, Tony and Reg are like a pair of old women.
They are terrible. They are so lazy. Excuse me. Over here.
What are you doing?
Stop and search.
Oh, we just have a nice day.
I'd like to talk to you. Why? We want to have a look inside your bag.
What grounds?
Well, we've had a few reports of street robberies in the area.
If you want to look in my bag, you have to arrest me.
Hey, no, I don't. Get back here.
This is you lot twice in 20 minutes. That's harassment.
Look, mate, if you've got nothing to hide, let us look in the bag, eh?
Sam, look, he's just a kid. Just
We'll
leave him
tell you to
alone.
search him. Get here, you!
Warren.
What do you want?
To talk to you.
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk to you.
Karen says hi, by the way.
You went to see her?
Yeah, and Jono.
I told you I didn't want you involved.
They're really sorry to hear what's happened. And Jono said you can forget about the £8 you owe him if you're stressed about it. Look, we're not worried about a bit of weed, and neither are they. They think you should press charges.
Karen said I should press charges?
Yeah. And Jono said not to worry about your old man. He reckons that he blames them for you dropping out of uni.
Tell me about it. What else did you talk to him about then?
Nothing really, but I did get the impression that they're worried about you. And they did say you should go for it, that you should press charges.
OK.
You'll go for it. Oh, your dad will be pleased.
He doesn't care.
He is worried about you.
All he's worried about is me getting a job.
You're unemployed.
Well, what do I want a job for? So I can spend money on crap I don't need.
It's good to have nice things. It makes you feel good about yourself.
You trying to tell me you have to spend money to feel good about yourself?
Not exactly.
Touched the nerve, have I?
Yeah, maybe. I do seem to spend an awful lot of money.
Do you?
What's going on?
Good news. Warren has decided to press charges.
I'm sorry, but I don't think that's a good idea.
What?
On reflection, I just think Warren needs to get on with the rest of his life.
You don't want me to press charges?
You've got quite enough on your plate as it is.
Well, actually, it's not your decision, it's Warren's.
Well, she's right.
I'm sure I'll be able to make him change his mind. Now, if you'll excuse us.
Stop laughing!
Oh, it's...
Hey, you cheeky, get here!
Oh.
You all right?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
You look out for each other around here, you know.
Yeah, well, they're just trying to wind us up because he's nicking our car. How the hell did he get that door open?
Because you forgot to lock it.
Hey! That's not car, man!
Man, just look at my face. Look at it. This is more important than Colin.
I don't want my name all over the papers.
Oh, that's it with you, innit? Your name in the papers, that's all you're worried about.
Calm down, Warren.
This is just so typical of you. All you ever think about is yourself.
What is going on?
We'll tell him the truth. Well, go on. Stuck in your gullet, is it? Right. Well, I'll tell him for you then, shall I? Now, I've decided to press charges. He's decided he doesn't want the police involved.
Is this right?
I really don't think there's any point. Warren thinks it's just a random thing.
No, this is because of your job.
They take a very dim view of things like this. I honestly don't think you'll find the culprit. Warren isn't interested. Why should I risk everything when he's not even bothered himself?
Yeah, but he's changed his mind.
I think that's because he's trying to embarrass me.
Oh, do me a favour.
I don't know why I'm arguing anyway. Warren never listens to me. I may as well leave you to it.
I told you he doesn't care.
You're still going to go for it, though?
Why not?
Well, where is he?
Any luck?
Yeah, he's changed his mind.
Warren wants you to press charges?
Yeah, but now his dad doesn't. Luckily, it's not his call.
Look, I overheard his dad on his mobile phone.
Yeah.
He was in the visitor's room. I was going to tell him not to use it in the hospital. It's probably nothing.
No, go on.
It really sounded like he was being threatened, and he was telling him to leave him alone. I walked in and he just went quiet.
Oh, OK, thanks.
Should we call for assistance?
No way! kill him. For the first time in my life, I'm going to kill someone.
Well, I'm not going in. You were the one who left it unlocked.
Oh, well, cheers, mate.
Go on.
Hey! Next time you want me to do you a favour, ask someone else.
The kid changed his mind.
You went behind my back.
You weren't interested.
You didn't think to ask me about CID, did you? I was just about to go and see them. You are getting into bad habits. I'll see you tomorrow.
You want to do what?
Put someone on his house and at the hospital.
And the supermarket as well?
Well, yeah.
That's a major investigation.
Gov, the kid's had a serious beating.
His friends were involved with drugs. What do you expect?
I've checked them out. They're harmless. But suddenly the father changes his mind. The nurse reckons he was threatened. I think we should get right up his nose and see what happens.
All right, you can have one person at the hospital overnight, but make sure the father sees it. At least that way we cover ourselves as far as the kid's concerned.
Gov.
And let me know if you get anything more substantial.
Yes, Gov.
Oh, well, that's my shift over. Better get back to the nick.
All right, looks like one of your lot.
Excuse me, could you tell me where Mr. Debdale is? Ah, good skive, eh, Tone?
Gathering intelligence, mate.
Yeah.
Eric's a regular. Why don't you tell him what you told me?
What, about the gather? Debdale himself, no less. I was in early the other morning, and he was down at Deliveries Bay, sleeves rolled up, even boxes back with one of the drivers.
And?
Well, why should an area manager bother lugging boxes about at that time of the day?
Well, you got me there, mate. Unusual, is it?
Gaffer working. It's like CID. Contradiction in terms, isn't it? See you, Eric.
All right. He said they were short-staffed and he happened to be in early. But it didn't look right. Geordie was the driver, one of the regulars. Is Debdale in trouble?
No, just a routine call.
And you put the miscellaneous ones on this file.
Okay.
And that's it. Should keep you busy for a couple of hours. Get this all right, and there should be some more next week.
Mr. Debdale!
What are you doing here?
I've come to see what kind of man doesn't give a damn when his son's beaten up by thugs.
The whole point was I didn't want my workplace dragging into it.
Why were you so concerned about your son this morning, and 2 hours later, you've totally changed your tune?
When I saw you this morning, I was very upset. I overreacted.
OK, and?
Warren and I have never got on.
Is this because he dropped out of university?
It goes back further than that.
When he was a child?
He blames me for splitting up with his mother.
And was it your fault?
It was mutual. She never really wanted children, and I forced the issue. She was younger than me. She moved abroad. Thank you, Harry.
Warren thinks you don't care about him.
Well, he's wrong.
Well, this doesn't help, does it?
Warren's made his bed. He goes round with a rotten crowd.
Yeah, we've met him.
Sorry, I'm very busy. Is there anything else?
No idea who might have done this?
Absolutely not.
What about the phone call?
What phone call?
At the hospital. The nurse said you were pretty wound up about it.
Oh, there's nothing. The buck stops here. I get phone calls at all hours. Inevitably, some of them annoy me.
So there's nothing else you want to tell us about it?
No, nothing.
Fine. I'll leave you to it then. Oh, by the way, we're putting someone at the hospital to keep an eye on Warren, and someone here and someone at your home.
Sorry?
Well, I'm just a bit worried that there's some kind of professional involvement. You know, with the baseball bats?
Not here, please. Not my workplace.
Well, at home then. I'll put someone outside.
I'm sure it was a random attack.
Well, I don't think so.
Are you on overtime?
Yes, sir.
Not anymore, you're not. Get yourself home, get some rest.
I've been doing the intelligence reports.
Good. But you are only a probationer.
I did a computer course at Hendon.
Home. Now. And get yourself a life, madam.
You still here? Good. Do you fancy a bit of overtime tonight at the hospital?
You managed to get it?
No.
Oh, look, I know you're stressed, but the landlord's coming in the morning.
I'll be able to borrow it tomorrow.
You said that this morning.
I haven't had a chance today.
You still owe me for last month, you know.
I know. Caitlin, I'm really sorry. I've done loads of overtime this month. I'll be able to pay it all back in a couple of weeks.
Well, why don't you come work at a telemarketing firm with me? You can earn a fortune part-time.
You'd have a laugh. They're a really good crowd. They're not going to let me, are they? I'm not even supposed to be doing overtime at the moment. I've only got this through CID.
I thought you might like this.
Thanks. You're still on?
Yeah, it's been mad tonight.
Oh, you're not kidding. I've got another shift first thing. I've been trying to revise for these exams. It's just not going in. I can't concentrate. I'm too tired.
How's Warren?
Oh, he's sound asleep. His friends came in earlier. I think they tired him out.
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Look, let's go somewhere private. Warren's fine. 10 minutes at 4 in the morning isn't going to make any difference. Come on.
I'm up to my neck in it. I've just been spending far too much money. First a credit card, and then store cards, and then I have to do loads of overtime to pay it off, and it just makes me feel like crap.
Welcome to the human race.
I've promised my flatmate that I'll have the rent for it by tomorrow. I've got no chance. And if I borrow it, at the end of the month, I'm going to have exactly the same problem.
Tell you what, it sounds like the story of my life. Can't beat working in the public sector, eh? Even a few years ago, it wasn't this bad. We just never stop. There's too much to do and not enough of us to do it.
At least you can do overtime.
Well, yeah, but then we make mistakes. It's not easy, is it?
Oh, listen, if you need a hand with anything, just let me know, because I've probably really ruined your routine.
You're fine. Will you just get a bit of rest? Come on.
What's wrong?
Warren's gone. It's an emergency. Get me security, quick.
Oh, no!
It wasn't her fault. She was helping me with an emergency. When we came back, he was gone.
What kind of an emergency?
A coronary.
All right. So which bed are they in? The heart attack victim.
It was at the other end of the ward.
So you didn't get to see if someone came for him or whether he went off by himself. Could he have gone off by himself?
Well, I suppose. It's certainly the best time if you don't want to get noticed.
Well, I checked with hospital security and they didn't see anybody coming or going.
Will he be all right?
He should be. I mean, he's got several cracked ribs, a fractured elbow. He's got to be careful. Look, is there anything else? I've got a shift to reorganise.
Go on.
Thanks.
So what really happened? You fall asleep or what?
I went for a coffee. The nurse said she'd keep an eye open.
Right. I should talk to the nurse again, see if there was something she missed.
Actually, we went for a coffee, the two of us.
You left his room unattended?
Are you going to report me?
Is this the truth, Ros?
Yeah, it is.
Well, before we do anything, we need to know if he's gone with his mates or he's been taken. Maybe he's at home.
Oh, well, I called his dad and he's definitely not there.
You shouldn't have done that.
Why not?
I could have checked his reaction. What did he say?
He said that he's probably gone to a friend's house.
Well, he probably has. You're going to have to help me.
Yeah, but I've got a shift in half an hour.
Des, I need your help.
You are having a laugh.
We had a guard on a hospital ward last night, got caught up in an emergency. When they got back, the young one had disappeared.
Oh, let me guess. Ros Clarke?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. You take the mickey one day, the next day you want me to pull you out.
It wasn't Ros's fault.
Oh, right. We'll take it up with the inspector then, shall we?
Hold on. I don't want to make it official quite yet.
What are those three up to?
I don't know, but I bet it's fantastic if you go first.
What is this, a dawn raid?
Warren's gone missing from the hospital.
Oh, really?
Ah, so you know.
His dad was here earlier looking for him, in a right state.
Before you ask, he's not here. Now, can we go back to sleep?
Yeah. You won't mind if I have a look around the rest of the place then, will you? Any ideas where he might be?
Look, I already told you, Warren doesn't have friends.
Look, we need to find him.
Well, you better start looking then, hadn't you, elsewhere?
You're not trying to cover for him, are you?
No.
Warren's a tosser. Now, goodbye.
What are these?
Object of art?
And these?
Miniature sick bags. What do they look like?
Make up some cock and bull story about a heart attack. She messed up, you're trying to protect her.
Does it matter? She's a good kid.
It matters to me if you feed me a load of baloney and I might cop for it.
Look, she went for a coffee with a staff nurse. When they got back, he'd gone.
You know what gets me is, she'd make a good copper if she didn't get her own way all the time. She just wiggles her puppies and everyone jumps.
And you'd know, wouldn't you, Des?
Well, it would, as a matter of fact. It's not going to do her any good in the long run, though, is it? Look what's happened now. She gets away with one thing, it makes her worse the next time.
She's a good cop.
She won't be for long. But don't you think you should tell your governor about the kid?
Not yet.
Well, it's your skin.
It's not there.
432 from Sierra Oscar.
432 receiving.
We have a Mr. Allen at the station. The father of a beaten-up student. Wants a word with Danny Glaze.
OK, I'll pass the message on, Sarge.
Good morning, Jim.
Hello, sir.
I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job or anything, but I'd like to consider giving the probationers a little less overtime. I had to send one home yesterday.
Which one?
Ross Clarke. I just think they should be living a life at that age as well as doing police work. So can I leave that with you?
Certainly, sir.
Thank you.
You wanted to see us?
I thought you had someone on the hospital last night keeping an eye on my son.
They got caught up in an emergency. When they came back, Warren had gone.
Do you know where he is?
No. Do you?
I think my son may have been abducted.
What makes you say that?
How serious is it to be involved in contraband booze and cigarettes?
Depends how involved you are.
It's just it. I'm not sure.
So, are you saying you know who beat Warren up?
Not exactly. But I know why. They told me.
In the hospital on your mobile phone?
Some of our drivers. I think this stuff comes from abroad. I caught them at it. I'd suspected them for some time. I should have reported it. It's only booze and fags. I took money to keep quiet.
So why did they beat up Warren?
Because I tried to pull out.
Come on, no one goes that far for the sake of booze and fags.
It was rather a lot.
Have you got any names?
Only the driver, and a stupid nickname for one of the others. Bino, I think.
We'll run a check.
You will get Warren back, won't you? I'll do anything.
Matt, did you sanction Ros Clarke to do some overtime for you yesterday?
Yeah, I had her on intelligence database.
Right, did she approach you or did you approach her?
I can't remember. No, she came to me.
Did you know that I'd told her she couldn't do any more overtime this month?
No.
And you didn't think to check it with me?
Well, she's not a schoolgirl, June.
No, she flutters her eyelashes like one, though, doesn't she?
Bino is probably John Benson.
And there's another consignment due today.
Well, he reckons it's only booze and fags, but if it is Benson, he's well organised.
He's got phone for drug smuggling.
OK. Anything else?
Well, we don't know where the son is, but if they are holding him and we don't get them all, who knows what it could do to him.
How the hell did they get him out of hospital? We had a guard on. Who was there?
It was me.
But it wasn't Roz's fault. Like I said, there was an emergency at the hospital. They got him when her back was turned.
Well, let's just hope uniform find him.
They're not looking for him.
Duncan, organise surveillance at the supermarket. Danny and I'll set up the tail.
Right, what the the bloody hell is going on with Ros Clarke?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. I've just heard from CID that she was on at the hospital last night, all night. Now, you've been sneaking around all day with her and Danny Glaze. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or are you going to be part of the male conspiracy to ruin the girl?
Gov, I think Ros should be involved.
Do you? Why's that?
Well, if it wasn't for her, the whole thing would have ground to a halt yesterday. I think she deserves to be there when we get the result.
That's assuming we get a result. Okay.
Come in. Thanks, Des.
Thank you, Sarge.
All right, what can I do for you?
It's just a request for one of your officers to join us on a CID album.
Ros Clarke?
Yeah, she's done an excellent job.
Yeah, I heard all about it.
She was instrumental in obtaining information about a smuggling operation. We thought she deserved to be involved.
Well, according to my information, she was instrumental in the possible disappearance of a student from the hospital.
Yeah, apparently that couldn't be helped. She was caught up in an emergency.
Well, that's funny. Because I have it on a reliable source that she was drinking coffee with a staff nurse when he went missing.
Is this true? My office, now.
You, in my office. You went behind my back. Not once, but twice. You went behind Mr. Chandler's back.
Sorry, Sarge.
And then you went for a coffee with a nurse while the boy you were supposed to be guarding disappeared. Do you know, I am that far away from giving you an adverse report. You know what that means, don't you? An indefinite extension of your probation, which means no pay rise at the end of the year. I'm seriously considering it.
Yes, Sarge.
Do you have any idea how insulting it is when you go behind my back with Sergeant Boyden? You can forget any overtime in the foreseeable future. Now you get out there and you do your job properly.
You won't believe this, but guess who's driving the car? John Benson. There's 3 other blokes just coming out the van. They're starting to unload now. Does look like booze and fags. There's no sign of the kid yet. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Benson's gone over to Alan. They've gone inside. I've lost them now. One of the guys has put a black hold all into the boot of the car.
Received, Duncan. Sounds promising.
The guys are getting into the van, so stand by. Benson's running back. Get ready to follow.
Received.
And don't forget to lock it this time, Divvy.
Yeah, I'm locking. Thanks, Mother. I don't believe this. Oi! Oi! Can we have a word?
What for?
You know what for.
What, because I'm black?
Where were you this time yesterday?
In bed.
What, were you alone?
What, you want to know about my sex life now?
No, we want to know if you can prove where you were this time yesterday.
You're all the same. A black guy's a black guy to you.
Yeah, well, we want to have a look inside your pockets. Oi, come here, I'm talking to you.
Now, what were you saying?
Right, come on then. You've got nothing to hide. What's your problem?
You're the problem, mate.
Look, just leave it, Sam.
No, I'm not leaving it. Not after this.
Listen to her, Sam. She's got the right idea.
So come on then, wise guy. You're going to let me take a look in your bag or what?
Oh, I don't know. What am I going to do?
Right, I'm calling for backup.
No, but you don't need Cass, all right?
Sierra Oscar for 518 receiving.
Des, did you tell Sergeant Ackland about me in the hospital?
What about you in hospital?
That I went for a coffee with the staff nurse when they took Warren.
You were dealing with a heart attack, weren't you?
She's going to put in an adverse report. I know it.
You can't keep anything secret round here. You should know that.
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar. Assistance required. Larkmead Estate.
Yeah, we can do that.
Good
turning into old Engel's warehouse.
DC Lennox from DI Colin. Drive on by, then give it a minute and come back. Stay out of sight. Pulling in.
Understood, Gov.
Any news on the boy, Duncan?
No, but his dad's doing his not.
He reckons they'll kill him if they get away.
Okay, I want the place surrounded, but everyone stay well out of sight till I give the word. Stop there.
Gov.
See if you can find a way to get in, check the boy's not there, and quickly. I want to see what's in that holdall before they disappear.
Gov.
What are you doing?
What's your problem, man? You're not his dad. Yeah? I'm trying to search him, Tommy. Come on, then. Come on, then. Come on, you can get me. I'm trying to walk away, man. Fast as you can, boys. Hey.
Bags. Come on, let's go.
No sign of the boy, Gov, and I think they're about to leave.
Not yet, they're not. Keep looking.
You're right, Sam. Yeah, cheers, son. Listen, I'm really sorry, mate, but I just lost it. Even if day's work, then no one's going to slag you off for that, mate. Cheers, mate.
Hey, listen, back on track tomorrow if you like.
How fed up with female company, are you?
You could say that.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Sam, you all right?
Yeah, cheers. It just gets a bit depressing sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, tell me about it. Is that Billy Jones's flat?
Big dealer, man. Yeah.
Just gonna go and have a word with that student.
Oh, no, you don't, children. Come on.
Billy Jones isn't a guy who only buys an ounce now and again. I think you've been lying to us.
No?
What did you say to Warren last night when he went to visit in the hospital?
Nothing.
Do you know we think he may have been abducted?
No.
Huh. Well, you don't seem very worried about it.
What? We are, yeah, of course we are.
Yeah? Well, you should be, because him being missing is interfering with another investigation.
Come on, I've taken some time. Come on, let's get going.
Warren's dad was right, wasn't he? You're dealing drugs.
No, we're not.
Warren's dad's an idiot.
You've been playing games with us.
You lied to Warren about us. You told him we said he should press charges, and we didn't say that.
And you've been following us.
Yeah.
One of your boys was harassing me.
I think we should search these two.
You do it, I'll do it.
There's Wade. Where is he? Look, you tell us where he is and we'll leave you alone. You told Warren to get out of the hospital because you didn't want us bothering you. Look at me! Didn't you?
This is out of order.
Yeah?
Hey.
Well, messing with an investigation is pretty serious.
Almost as serious as dealing drugs.
Look, is that my flat?
You what?
I gave him the keys last night. It's over there.
You slag.
Sierra 13235.
I told you to leave him
Get
alone.
an urgent message to DI Colin. I've
How long's this
located
been
the
going
missing
on, eh?
student, Warren Debdale.
You told me you thought
Shut
it was...
it!
boy's been found. He's not here. Repeat, the boy is not here. All units, go, go, go.
Is that what I think it is?
Heroin.
You couldn't have known.
Debdale. No way. They distracted them when they were unloading. Thought we were going to charge them with off.
We won't find something nasty enough.
What about Warren?
Ross Clarke found him.
Good for her.
Good for you, you mean?
Go!
Yeah.
Hey! Keep your hands off! Hey! Come here! Get off me! Bastard! You're gonna kill my son! No what?
Thought you said you'd leave us alone.
Well, let that be a lesson to you. Never believe everything the police tell you. Oh, little bit of personal, eh?
What's this?
What? That's nothing to do with me.
You little jelly.
Is Warren involved with this?
No, just me.
Girl power, eh?
You just need to identify the man who did this to you, and then you can go home, okay?
Karen? What's she doing here?
What do you think?
Karen, what happened?
You've blown it, that's what.
Bang tonight.
Why didn't you just keep your mouth shut, eh?
Look, I did.
Yeah, sure.
Right, over there.
Well done, Ross. Nice result.
Sir.
OK, next.
Excuse
If
me.
you're not going to tell me your name...
Where did you find him?
He was at a friend's house. He checked himself out, or she did.
Is he all right?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
You hypocrite!
Hey!
You did this to me!
I'm sorry, Warren.
After you going on to me about my mates!
I didn't mean to get mixed up in it like that.
Oh, shut it!
I'm sorry it involved you.
Money's all you ever think about.
That's not true, not now. I was trying to protect you.
You don't give a monkeys about anyone but yourself.
Warren!
Get me out of here!
Do you want to spend the next 3 days in the cells with dealing to help show you what's going on?
Ross. You do that to me again, young lady.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. You do that to me again, and I will make your life a total misery.
Sarge.
Oh, Ros. Well done.
Thanks, Sarge.
Don't get too carried away. I'm still thinking about that adverse report.
Hi, Kat. Did you manage to get it? No, not yet. I'm gonna ask somebody about it now. No, honest.